Hey, I'm Daniel. Welcome from Estonia. We are part of a church called Tallinn Communities. We're some of the elders from this church, and we want to share a little bit about our church. So my missional journey started, I think, when I was pretty young already. I saw my parents having an open home policy. I would come home and I would never know who was going to be in our house. Like, they were always having guests over. I would even go into my room and I would say, oh, there's some people, like some new students or somebody staying in my room, and that was just a normal part. So I think like that missional part of church being an open home, I think was something that I always grew up with, and I think that that's something that we've kind of have in our church DNA too. Would you agree? I do.
Yeah, all our gatherings happen in people's homes, and also in addition to opening our homes, we prepare food. We like to eat food together, but we also take food to others. We have a tradition that if someone in our community or in our neighborhood or in relationships that we have, if some couple has a baby, then for a whole week our communities prepare food and take it to them so that it would be an easy start for them. And this has been a blessing for our community, but also to many outside.
Yeah, we've been having this church for around 8 years now, and some of the key things that we have learned throughout the years about being missional, maybe Monica, you can share something.
Yes, I think that one important lesson that we have learned as a church is to be very honest, because sometimes we just try to be very fun and attractive, that people would come to our church and would be interested. But for example, we had a girl that was in our church and she left, but one day she came back, and I went to her and asked her, like, what changed your mind? Why did you come back? And she said that the reason is that you were so honest. You didn't lie to me, you didn't try to make me to do something I didn't want to, or you were also honest about the Bible and God. You were not changing the message anyway. And I think it's very important just to put God in the center and be the way we are, but to be honest.
Yeah, and I think a missional church or community means to me that we're church wherever we go. So if I'm even at a bookstore, I had an incident where I met an old friend and she was interested of going to church again. And I was like, okay, come to our church. And she's been here since then. So, or even at my work, I started to communicate with one teacher, and I also found out that she doesn't have a church right now, but she's interested. So I actually invited her to
like a church planning meeting or
church planning meeting where we thought about what could our church's name be.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is a weird meeting to invite her, but we had lasagna, so food again is very important part. So I think.
But she was so involved in that meeting too. We were all just like, who's this new person talking about our church name? It was so cool.
Yeah. So we don't have to invite always. Like we have to invite them to our church. But we're church wherever we go. So.
Yeah, and invite them to just be a part of our normal lives, like to be a part of our lives, I think is the main thing. But we all have such busy schedules and such busy lives, and honestly, that's, I think, one of the main barriers to stop us from being missional, is just getting, our calendars can just get so busy. So one thing that a special friend of ours taught us to do, or encouraged us to do, was to prayerfully plan our calendar in advance, so that we don't fill up our stuff with just very urgent stuff, but that all the important things also get into our calendar. So for example, in summer, Ellery and I were driving around somewhere, and we just felt like, man, we're getting so busy. Let's plan in September, October, these Taco Tuesday nights where we invite our friends over and we just have a great night of discipleship and fellowship. And I don't think we would ever have had so many people over if we hadn't put that in our calendar before. So those are some of the key things that we've learned. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Be blessed. Hopefully, wherever you guys are, maybe this is some kind of encouragement to you also. So, bye.
Bye.